turn it over to questions.
Well, we played a little bit better than we did on Thursday night, which we're very thankful for. I thought we came out and resumed playing Iowa basketball, high assists, low turnovers. I just thought our energy level was a lot better out there tonight. We were more focused. We scored the most points in program history in the first half. That was pretty fun. Obviously, we shot the ball very well. But I'm happy with our three-point defense. I mean, Drake averages almost 12 threes a game. So we held them to 26% three-point shooting. They are averaging over 40%. I thought that was big for us. Kate Martin had a special game for us and played tonight like she was playing the summer. And I love to see that. Caitlin has a double-double in 30 minutes of play and also broke the NCAA record for most 30-point games, I believe. So pretty cool. And I love the fact we forced 22 turnovers tonight as well.
58 points against Kansas State, 64 in the first half today. Just talk about how something like the flip of the switch there happens.
Yeah, it was, we just didn't get in a groove in the Kansas State game. And again, Kansas State is very good. We might be playing them again next Sunday, right? I mean, they're a great team. They're long. They're very good defensively. We just feel like we have an opportunity to really go after Drake's matchup zone. And I thought we did a good job of kind of picking that apart.
Okay, when you were the only Iowa player to miss a shot in the first quarter, so I guess how did it feel for your teammates to really kind of pick up on that in the first quarter for you?
It felt good. I mean, I'm sorry I let them down. That's really disappointing of me.
It's okay.
But no, I'm really proud of this group. I think, like Coach Bluder said, Kate played really, really well tonight, and that's something we really need from her and something that she's very capable of and something that we believe that she can give us every single night. I thought Molly Davis was tremendous. I thought Sharon was tremendous. I thought we could have got Hannah Stolke the ball maybe a little bit more, but other than that, I thought our players outside of me played really well, stepped up. Coach Bluder challenged us when we came to practice after the K-State loss, and I thought everybody responded really well.
Kate, what was the difference tonight?
I just kind of shot it with confidence tonight. It's all week. My teammates have been building me up. Coach Bluder, all the coaches have been building me up. It's not fun to not make a three in the first 3 or 4 games, but really it was just confidence, and I'm just glad that I could step up tonight and knock them down.
How were you able to work the baseline? You got in really close to the basket, and it didn't seem like there was any way you could get there.
Yeah, I think in their matchup zone, corners and short corners were really vulnerable, and I was getting the ball down there and just kind of driving to the hole, and it just worked for me, so I kept doing it.
So Caitlin just said that you challenged them in practice. What was your message to them coming off the Kansas State loss going into tonight?
Well, I just didn't think we were very disciplined in running our offense and, just paying attention to detail and being focused. And we got back to that tonight.
Okay, when you had made your last 4 threes, you kind of got the crowd into it there a little bit. I know you kind of struggled with 3 the other night. How did that feel to get that going? And how did you get it back? How did you get that shot back?
Felt really good. Honestly, I went back and watched all the film from when we played Kansas State, and most of my threes I shot were good shots. There was a few that weren't good shots, but sometimes you have nights where they just don't go in, and my coaches and my teammates, have pumped into me like, you're one of the best shooters of all time. Like, keep shooting it. And obviously, I didn't shoot it very well in the first half from 3, but I knew I would get it going there. So it felt good to see a few go through the rim, a couple in transition, and that's where I like to thrive. So it was fun to have those moments.
Coach, only about 13 minutes tonight for Hannah Stolke. What was the deal with that, and spending that time on the bench?
Yeah, just that she just has a little bit of a knee that was bothering her a little bit. Not bad, but we felt like, honestly, with Drake, the way they run around, you really have to work on defense. And with 4 games and 8 days this week, if we could give her rest, it was an opportunity to give us rest.
Either of the players, what was it like playing in a game with the pace like this? Just, a lot of offense, not much D.
It was really fun. I thought we could have honestly played a little bit better defense. The offense they run is really good. It challenges you to communicate, and I still thought there was a lot of ways where we could have improved on help side defense and, boxing out a little better, especially to start the second half. I don't think we were as focused as we could have been, but that's the most fun type of basketball is to play offense like that, whether it's the other team you're playing or you. I think that's what our crowd loves to come and see. So it's fun to give them that excitement after only scoring 58 points on Thursday.
Kate, Grace Berg came in averaging 50% from 2 and 53% from 3. Can you talk about matching up with her defensively?
Yeah, she's a really hard worker, and she's really good in the post. She can seal really hard. She's super strong down there, and she also can knock down the 3. So I knew that this was going to be a good defensive matchup for me, and I like whenever I have to step up to a challenge like that. And you know, she got her buckets, and we knew that was going to happen, but my teammates came in and helped as much as possible. The posts, you know, dug in on her when they could, or Caitlin was kind of flying in from everywhere at some point. So she's a really good player, and I like whenever I get to play against really good players like that.
Lisa, the other night you mentioned you wanted to get to the ball, the post more. Sharon Goodman has 15 points tonight. Is that just kind of what you were looking for out of her tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sharon's been doing a really good job for us, and so. You know, I like it that we have 3 posts that we can kind of throw at people. It's it's 15 fouls. As I told Sharon when she was kind of like coming out of the game, a foul out, I'm like, hey, why take them home with you? Be physical.
Caitlin, after the loss to Kansas State, some of the response was from some people expressions of concern about where do you all go from there after that loss. Do you think tonight kind of helped to silence those critics and just kind of remind them that it's still early in the season?
Yeah, I don't think we really worry too much about outside noise. That's not what our program's built on. You know, if you watch basketball, the best players in the world have bad games. Those teams have bad games. Golden State Warriors have bad games. You don't judge a team by one game, good or bad. And if anything, I think it's a great learning lesson for our group. And, you know, all 3 years I've been here, we've had some tough losses early in the year, but I think that allows us to be really great at the end of the year and learn some hard lessons. You know, it's not fun by any means. I don't enjoy losing. I wish we didn't lose, but I think it teaches this group a lot of things and ways we can get better. And also as a reminder of you have to show up every single night you're playing somebody because people want to beat you. You're the Iowa Hawkeyes. You were in the Final Four last year, and you kind of have a target on your back. But I think this group just worries about what's in our locker room and knows that we knew that wasn't a representation of who we are, and just got back to who we know we are.
Coach, how do you get Gabby on track?
I mean, she played well at UNI. So, I mean, I guess I'm just not super worried about it. I just know that she's going to make the next one she shoots. I really believe that. So, you know, I tried to set her up for a shot tonight, but didn't work. But, you know, we just need to find her sometimes early in a game and let her get on a roll.
So what's it been like so far through 5 games, just kind of trying to figure out your rotation, I guess, and figure out who to bring off the bench, the hot hand. You got so many options on the wing and with guards.
We do. We have a lot more depth this year than we've had in the past. And I think tonight, like against a team like Drake, that's really important because they do run you around so much in transition, and then in their court offense is so much movement that they'll wear you out. And so if you can keep bringing people in, I think that's really good. Also, again, like I said, with the 4 games in 8 days this week, having depth is going to be really important.
Okay, you got some love from Jaden Canese on the bench when you subbed in the 4th quarter, and I think you're pretty excited when Jaden was able to score. I guess what are your thoughts on those 2 teammates, and how's it feel to be able to see them get some playing time?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we want. We want them to be able to come in and contribute, and it's just really exciting whenever people who might not get to see, you know, the fruit of their labor, you know, they come in and work their tails off at practice every single day, and they might not get the minutes, but they're always cheering us starters and everyone else who plays on every single possession. And so whenever we get to cheer them on, that's really exciting. And so whenever they get in and score or do whatever, get a steal, it's really exciting, and we just like to be able to cheer them on.
Coach, you're playing Drake, which obviously you've got a connection with. What does the Big Four in the state all playing each other every year, what does that mean to you personally? And I guess sort of for the players too, like how important is it to have that rivalry each year?
Well, we have such good basketball in this state. It'd be different if we had not very good basketball, but the basketball is so good, why go play, you know, a long ways away when you don't have to? I think everybody likes the in-state rivalries. They're hard. It's hard to go play at the Knapp Center. It's hard to go play at McLeod Center. So it's a challenge. But I think our team focuses better because they know how good these teams are, and you're just not playing another name on the schedule that you don't know much about.
Caitlin, back-to-back games for Molly Davis in double figures. She had 2 all of last year. She has 2 back-to-back. What can she be for this team? So
Yeah.
just kind of your sidekick up.
Yeah, I think she's been really good. I think, the way she was shooting the ball tonight, I think she made 2 threes, and then she starts the game with a layup. But also, Molly's not afraid to defend anyone. Molly's somebody that's going to go out there and be aggressive. She's not going to shy away from the moment, somebody that's had a lot of experience playing basketball. And, like Coach Bluter said at the beginning of the year, Molly has been playing really, really good basketball. She improved so much throughout the summer. Her confidence had improved. So that's what we need every single night out of her, and I'm just proud of her. When she plays with that same confidence, she's a really, really great player, and it's not somebody you want to leave open.
For anyone, how do you guys, with the tournament coming up, how do you balance fun versus business when you get down to Florida?
They have a day off on Wednesday because we have to have a mandatory NCAA day off. So we'll practice Monday, Tuesday, travel down there. Wednesday's gonna be a day off. I want them to relax. I want them to get away from basketball for a while. Enjoy the nice resort that we're gonna be at. So I want them to enjoy that, but they're also smart enough to know how much to enjoy it, right? And then when Thursday comes, we'll have practice and we'll be ready to go by Friday.
Kaylin, it seems like you're trying to pass the ball around and work some of the other players in as opposed to taking easy shots under the basket. Is that true? Is it you're just trying
Yeah,
to...
I think that's kind of a focal point of, coming into this game is like setting people up for good shots. And Coach Jay kind of talked to me, is like, as a point guard, you have to know what people's strengths are and set them up to be successful in that position. Like Taylor McCabe comes in and hits 2 threes that are huge for us in the second quarter and kind of blows the game open from there. And those were kind of set up by me driving into the paint. She had her feet ready to go. And that's a hard position to be in coming off the bench. And being able to come in and hit threes like that, I thought Sharon was really good. But, yeah, for sure, I want to set people up to be successful, whether it's Kate, whether it's Sharon, whether it's, whoever, and having their feet ready, set, and being able to shoot.
Kaylin, can you speak to points off of turnovers? I know you had 7 steals tonight. How important is that?
Hey, look at that.
Who would have thought? No, it's pretty awesome. I mean, Kate came up to me. She's like, bro, how many steals do you have? I'm like, I don't know. They just keep falling into my hands. I don't know if they're really all my steals, but I thought my defense was a little better tonight. I thought I just played with more energy. I felt like I was a little flat versus K-State, and when I just play with more energy, my all-around game is a lot better, so that's kind of what I tried to focus on tonight. And obviously, not every steal was forced by me. I was just lucky to grab the ball when it was tipped around. But hey, 7 steals.
Hey, you'll take it.
Don't think
Take
8's
it.
coming, because
Yeah.
it's not.
On that line, at halftime, you were just about on pace for a quadruple double. Did that cross your mind
Shoot.
at all?
It didn't, no.
Wow.
I mean, if I ever got 10 steals, that would be insane.
I'd be so
would
proud
That'd
of
be
you.
insane. 10 blocks, 10 steals, 10 turnovers, 10 rebounds, 20 points. That's what I'm going for.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Steal hunting at the end.
I was.